Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video, I'm back with another monster review. I'm going to be reviewing the monster Kat-herine in today's video. This mythic will be available tomorrow in the Legends Pass. So this is going to be a level 1 to 150 rank 5 full review on this mythic monster. Thanks to Social Point, of course. They went ahead and gave me all the resources that's needed to review this mythic for you guys. So it is sponsored by Social Point. Huge thanks to them. But before we get started, guys, this mythic will be available in tomorrow's pass, like I mentioned earlier. And apparently many players are saying that it's going to be for free. Let's hope so. So you guys will see the best skill, the best runes, and the best relics and stuff like that throughout this video. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited. If you are, drop a like and also subscribe to the channel with notifications on. Share this with someone that plays Monster Legends so that they could see the skills, the best runes and stuff for this monster, okay? But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and quickly speed this up. We're gonna go ahead and hatch it, and that is the egg right there. That's what the egg looks like. This is Kat-herine. Alright, 35 gems. And we got one rune slot open. It's okay. It's alright. We'll just go ahead and gem the other two. No problem. Alright, we're gonna hatch it. I'm gonna show you guys the animation here. That is a little laggy there. Okay. Support? I think so. I've already done my analysis, but I forgot what her ultimate does. That's 821 right there, guys. And here are the traits. So you start off with Hardened at rank 0. So right away you have access to Hardened. And then at rank 1 you have immunity to Blind. And then at rank 3 you have a life regen. So in the beginning of the battle, this status caster will kick in and you'll just have life regen for 3 turns or so. So anyways, let's go ahead and start feeding this mythic up. Yeah, I'm super excited, but I do want to check out what her ultimate does. So let me go ahead and head over to this monster. The ultimate, Comforting Words, removes all negative side effects from all allies, heals all allies by 100%, and also gives 100% of stamina, restores all cooldown. Yeah, now I remember. We're gonna quickly get it to level 100, just like that. Here are the stats, guys. You get about 7,920 power. You don't really have to worry about the strength, guys, since this monster is not really an attacker. 88,368. Comparing it to the other corrupted monsters, this is actually great. And also the speed is 6,358. This is also great. So these two, amazing. All right, let's go ahead and move on. So we're gonna quickly change the skills. Deals moderate light damage to all enemies. Applies baby reversion. Yeah, just baby reversion. You apply that. I'm gonna go ahead and put that right in there. That's one of the best skills to have. I said no. Deals heavy light damage to one enemy, transforms one enemy into a baby, applies curse. 45 stamina and 3 turn cooldown. That is pretty high, unfortunately, but it's a good skill though. And then you have an AoE stun that could come in handy. And then you have its tail time, which transforms all allies into babies and then applies life regen and heals all allies. This is more of a support skill in my opinion. Let's see what else we have. Lovely Caring, transforms one ally into a baby, applies life regen, and heals one ally by 30%. Yeah, no, I don't really recommend running that. If you want to, you can, but I'm gonna stick to its tail time. I mean, you can run this if you're only running, let's say, for example, one monster in your team that has immune to control, either as a status caster or as a trait, because you're just gonna be transforming, hitting them with this, right? So they'll get the heal, they'll also get the life regen, and they won't be transformed into a baby, if that makes sense, because they have immunity to control. Let's see what else I have. To your room. It's just a moderate light damage to one enemy and a stun. So single target stun. Transforms one ally into a baby. 0 cooldown, 30 stamina cost. Okay. Race to Serve. 0 cooldown, 30 stamina cost, and it's just a moderate light damage to one enemy. Applies curse to an enemy. So he does, or she does, have about 2 0 cooldown skills, which could come in handy in some cases. So she's good against CDA. She's fine against that. So for the relics, here's what you got. You have a staff and also an amulet. So you can go ahead and play it safe and go with, for example, Cane of Atlantis or Master Staff. Those work well. Or you can just go with Pump Seed Staff. So Pump Seed Staff, what that does is that it removes stamina. After you damage the enemies, it'll remove that much stamina. So for example, in this case, it's 88 points of stamina from the damaged enemies. So this is actually pretty good. And then also removing another 146 points if they damage you. And then you also could run Sheraz's Amulet, because when you damage the enemies, you remove a lot of stamina. So for example, you'll remove 128 points of stamina, and this is a level 130 or level 30 Sheraz's Amulet, as you guys could see. So you can go with those two, or you could go with like Master Staff or King of Atlantis. Those work too. Another amulet, you can go with like a healing type of amulet, but I don't really recommend that. If you want to you can. I mean, it's not like this monster's lacking on life or anything like that. But for relics, this is what I'm gonna go with. So for the runes, you can go ahead and give this monster full speed, or you can go with 2 speed and 1 team speed. That works too. In this case, I want with full speed. I'm going to be running this mythic monster with Super Fox. You can also do a Dratus or any other pierce attackers. There's another pierce attacker, a corrupt one, that's coming out very soon. You can pair this monster up with that, because after you apply the baby reversion, you can just pierce through that baby reversion. So it's really good pairing this monster up with pierce attackers and stuff like that. It's really, really nice. So this is the runes that I went with. I didn't have any level 9s or 10s, unfortunately, so I just went with the level 8s. Yeah, for the what is it called, not relics, but for the obscure talent, make sure to run Unholy Vigor. This one actually works very well, because when her turn starts, she gains about 50 stamina, and there's 2 uses, right? So 50% of stamina, and that's 40 points of stamina. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. So you get 40 points of stamina, and that really depends on your rank. It could give you even more. So Unholy Vigor works very well. You could go with any of the other ones too, but I personally like that one the best. But yeah, the relics, those two, and we're gonna go on and rank it up and get it to rank 3. And after we get it to rank 3, I'm gonna go ahead and take it to PvP, and of course test the monster out for you guys. So this is rank 2 right here, and then finally rank 3. This is when you get everything, like you unlock everything. So I've already unlocked Immune to Blind. Now finally life regen. Now I'll show you guys the stats at level 130 in just a second. Here you go. So these are the stats at level 130 without the runes, and here are the stats with the runes combined. All right, we're gonna take it to PvP. I'm running her with Super Fox, and of course it could be any tank. I just went with the corrupted tank because why not? Let's see who we face. Alright, so 150s and then 130 here. Okay, let's go ahead and fight. So, Time Scourge, poor choice. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and transform them into babies. So take a look at this. Now, let's say there wasn't no Megatons here, right? There were no Megatons at all. It's completely fine, because guess what? So you remove full stamina there too, pump seed staff and that. Okay. Not full stamina, but almost full stamina, because Shelly still has 128 there. But here, take a look at this. This monster's it's in baby reversion mode, right? Now I could still attack it with this. Now, if there was no Megatons, every single one of them would have gotten a hit with that baby reversion. And let's just hope they didn't have immune to control as their status caster trait. Then I could have went ahead and damaged every single one of them. So in this case, I'm gonna go ahead and use Light Them Up, and I'm gonna use this. Bam, dealt a lot of damage to Shelly, to them, both of them, yeah, all of them all together. That was just a lot of damage. So running Kat-herine with a Pierce monster, it's one of the best choices you could do. You could also pair it up with any monster that has immune to control. It works very well. So the monster ended up dying. Okay, what I can do here, unfortunately you don't have any remove positive skills, which kind of sucks. And you don't have immune to control, so if I use this, yeah, that's just bad. But let's just go on and apply the curse. Share this amulet, and also, oh, Cane of Alliance is kicked in. So unfortunately, her stamina removal can't be countered with other relics. So if the enemy is running any type of relic that gives stamina, then can't really do much. Unfortunately, this doesn't have any cleanse skills to my allies either, so that kind of sucks. But we can eliminate this Shelly real quick, just like that. Now, if this monster was a light attacker, then Shelly's days are over. Kind of. Because Shelly does come back with a revival essence, so it's not really a huge deal. But let's go ahead and leave this battle. Fortunately, it didn't go super well. I'm gonna go in and pair it up with Vampira. Now, the thing is, you can go with, for example, full speed on your Vampira. If you're running Vampira on your team, you can go on and run full speed and make Vampira as fast as possible, so she could take in the first turn and remove positive, and then the other monster could just use baby reversion. That'll be fine. Or you can just use your Vampira as an attacker. So in this case, I wanted to run it as an attacker. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be running. Let's go ahead and find ourselves a base. And also the nice thing about Vampira is that if you go ahead and use the baby reversion to your allies, she won't be affected by it, okay? Alright, because of that immune to control trait. So Linward goes in first, uses Age Overseer, Now I just want to show you guys this, okay? This is what I mean right here. If I use this, she won't be affected by it because of that immune to control. But let me see what I can do here real quick. I'm gonna use baby reversion. Or I could have just went with a single target, but it's okay. I know she has a single target baby reversion, but it's fine. Mr. Beast banner. So see, if you pair it up with Vampira or Lindworm, it's actually a pretty good idea. Because Vampira has Mr. Beast banner, Lindworm has Master Staff, or for example, King of Atlantis. So it works very well. I'm gonna go on and hit you with Spooky, and then I'll do the Reaper, Spooky, and then I'll hit you guys with Nightmares on the Street, just like that. Nabulance Trap, okay. Nightmares on the Street to my other two monsters. So yeah, unfortunately there are no cleanse skills, so that kind of sucks. Kat-herine does not have any cleanse skills. The Reaper. 20k damage, nice. Alright, I'm gonna have to charge up because I had no stamina remaining. Your time has ended. Oh, you got so lucky with your ultimate. You got super lucky. I'm gonna have to charge up though. All those sorcerers will deal a ton of damage. Now, here's what I meant, okay? Now, if I use this monster won't turn into a baby, but the other two will. Because she has immune to control, but the other two doesn't. So here's what I mean. It's going to turn everybody into babies, apply baby reversion, and also heal, right? The other two got affected, but not Vampira. You can also pair it up with Influxure. Influxure also has immune to control, so that'd be nice. Or any other monster like Ignis, for example, if anybody still uses Ignis, because of that immune to control trait. So there we go. Alrighty, and was that 40%? That was 20%, so next is 40%. I'm gonna use Reaper. But let's hope we don't die from all those torches. I'm not sure if I will, but... Oh no, okay, nice. Yeah, it ended. Responsive status effects. Let me see, do you have... Yeah, you do have that. I'm gonna do... Highway. There we go. Just wanted to do it for fun. Sequence banner, next return to yourself. Great times curse. Unfortunately, my monster dies. So yeah, after your monster dies, she can't really come back because she doesn't have like an SN, so you can't give like your license to her or something like that. But the relic stats aren't really that bad. I'm gonna go on and quickly speed this up and feed it up to level 150. I'm gonna show you guys the stats, and then we're gonna pair it up with Dratus. Now, the reason why I'm pairing it up with Dratus, not just because of the Pierce, but because of the fact that Dratus could hold a Scherzo's Amulet and the other relic that removes stamina, so it's going to be a pretty deadly combo altogether. I'm going to show you guys in a second what I mean. But here's the stats without the runes, and here are the stats with the runes. So here's what I mean, okay? I'm going to go into PvP. So I'm going to be running a Dratus, 2 strength, 1 speed. So I do have an attacker on my team, and then I'm running Kat-herine, right? So Kat-herine will take in the first turn, use baby reversion. Hopefully there's no megataunt. If there is megataunt, it's still fine. I could still damage the megataunt or the tank, whatever. So look, Kat-herine takes in the first turn. I'm gonna go ahead and use the single target baby reversion, just like this. Remove some stamina. Pumpseed staff also kicked in and removed some stamina. But next is you. So what are you gonna do? Oh, I think my monster's dead. Oh no, never mind. Okay, we're good. Shield blocked. Okay, so look, if I use this Mythic has Jazzy's Mask and also Scherzo's Amulet, so I can remove literally full stamina and also deal a ton of damage. Now, I hope you do have your SN. You do. Okay, let's do Wind Shear. Look, I did a lot of damage, and then I also removed tons of stamina. Now, let's say there was no Megataunt in this team. It would have been a lot better because I could have used baby reversion. They would have all been a baby, right? And then I could have still attacked with my Dratus, dealing a ton of damage and also removing full stamina. So after they're done with being a baby, right? They turn back to normal. They're gonna have to charge up. But let's say they're running some type of relic that gives them stamina. That's just a whole another what's called story. So let me see. I want to see if this will go towards my tank since I have a Megataunt there. If I use tail time. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it would go against. Okay, never mind. All right. Witch Cat's banner. You both recharged. Okay. They're all a baby. What? My baby, my dragon, not my dragon, my Dratus is still a baby. Look at that. This is a bug, I guess. Alright. I could use this and end up winning, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave because it won't be fair for me to win. Anyways, let's go ahead and find ourselves a different base. Let's see what else we could find here. Alright, please tell me you're a decent player. Okay, 132, 132, and a 132. All 132s, cool, okay. Alright. Kat-herine takes in the first turn. I said no, just like that. Turn you into a baby so I could attack the other two. Now this is kind of scary because if I ended up using my support skill on Kat-herine, you know, the one that turns everybody into baby and also heals them, Superfox will she doesn't really care. She'll still attack me. So right now this monster's into a baby, right? It's a baby. Superfox can still attack it, so you gotta watch out from that. I'm gonna just use my AoE bleed skill and also remove full stamina, just like that. Do you have Cane of Atlantis? That kind of sucks. So I could eliminate Lindworm if I wanted to. Actually, yeah, I mean I can if I wanted to. Or I could use this and protect myself. No. I see the turn order. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. I'll do You Behave for fun. I'll just use it for fun. Now look, Superfox is a baby. That looks so adorable. Alright, Lindworm is gonna do Age Overseer. Nice. So I could go with this and eliminate you, and then there's of course Ural. Oh, you don't have a Ural SN. That kind of sucks. I could do this for fun. Yeah, let's just do it for fun. And then I could go ahead and eliminate one of you guys. I'm gonna eliminate. Oh, never mind. There's Megatons. I forgot about that. See you guys better. Oh no, this isn't looking good. It's okay because she ended up dying to bleed. And then I could, for example, go with my AoE stun. That'll be going towards you, Shelly. Tenacity shields, and then I could go ahead and use this and end up winning if I wanted to. But we're gonna go ahead and leave before that happens because we don't want that to happen. Unholy Vigor just kicked in and got me lots of stamina there. As you guys just saw, it gave me a ton of stamina. So that's actually really good, guys. Like I mentioned earlier, make sure to give this monster Unholy Vigor if you have it, because it's a really nice, what's it called? A nice, what do they call it? Obscure talent to give this monster. So I went with Unholy Vigor, but if you guys want to go with a different one, that's cool too. But anyways, guys, that's going to be pretty much it for today's monster review on this monster Kat-herine. This will be in the past tomorrow, hopefully for free, like people say it is. But anyways, in the comments down below, I want you guys to let me know how you guys like this monster. Let me know if you like it or not. Let me know if you hate it. I'd love to hear. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.